Good night, everybody. Oh Lord, what is going on? Good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, everybody. What's going on? Good night, good night, good night, good night. The Queen is in town. The Queen's in it. Queen in town, Queen in town. Good night, everybody. Queen is here. Queen Olive is here. Yep, Queen Olive is here. Yes, as you see, Queen Olive cooked today. You all see my food, what I cooked today? I eat some good food. Hey, Jarvis, and the porridge over there. I need some porridge because I'm going to talk a lot tonight. Yeah, Queen Olive in the house. As you know, my mother passed away. So, when people passed away, we want to have a little time for ourselves. So, I'm doing good, everybody. I'm doing good. I was having a little time for myself. So, I said, I'm going to do my little live tonight. So, I decided to do my live. But I'm telling you, why they worried over Queen and the Queen family? We are highly blessed, highly favored, blessed. You see, we have a morgue technician, we have a police, we have a bartender, and we have a mechanic. So, my mother passed away shouldn't be in nobody's mouth. They should leave that. They said something better left unsaid. And be careful of the things that people talk. You understand me? Be careful of the things that people talk. We are not doing no GoFundMe. We are not going no PayPal. My mother died Saturday and her funeral arrangement make Sunday morning. My mother was sick. And when my mother sick, the whole family knows about her. And she was sick. They didn't wait until they feel like they tell certain family and certain family do. The whole family, and we accept our mother for who she is, our sister, our friend, and everything. We accept her. And she was fighting a battle, and she fight that battle from 2010, and she lost the battle, which my mother was well taken care of. She has a registered nurse. You hear them say if money could bring back life, a lot of people wouldn't die. A lot of people wouldn't die if money could bring back life. She gets everything for the last moment of her going home. She got everything to her comfort. Yeah, she got everything to her comfort. She weren't in need of nothing. So,
Wait on.
hey, Dr. Love, big up yourself. What you doing?
Give us a condolence. When you come off a live, more you link me, me have a chat about something here.
Yes, sir.
As you come off a live, you link me, you know.
Okay, I will. Definitely, I will.
Yeah. You know, so I go
Okay.
to bed early, so
Me
everything
not
good
stay
though.
long. Me not stay long. Me come on early because me come address it to the all who talking. So me not pick up no go fund. My mother dead
I
5:30 Saturday.
want the drunk of them, I say.
I want drunk crew.
Which
My
one?
mother dead.
The one we need lamp pile by dog.
Yeah.
Sure,
My mother dead
them they,
5:30 Saturday. Our funeral
yeah.
arrangement make Sunday morning 8 o'clock. We make all the arrangement
Oh, so
because
them,
my
what am I chat say? You put up go fund?
no, me can't go home. So it's a bother
Oh, what?
them.
No, and that. Them no fi go home, and that them fi know they no fi go home.
Mm-hmm.
And
It,
that them need fi
it's,
know say them no fi go
let me
home
tell
just
you
cause.
something. Let me tell you something. Some people they start fight a fuse, and because they say my family they step back. Nobody didn't go in, but now it's a step up time. Now it's a
Right.
step up time. You hear me say? My mother have
Uh huh.
4 children. One is a mortuary technician. One is a inspector of police. One is a mechanic. And one make people drunk when they want to drink and have fun. So, they tell them a time for them step back. When for them mama did sick. And when their mama sick, the mama living in the house with them. And they never know the mama sick until when they couldn't get money to pick up the mama from the hospital. At that time they know. Because they know them out love to labba labba and clabber clabber. Then
Yeah.
leave people business alone. All right.
I know that,
Leave
but I know that.
my business.
I know that. have to understand. Them don't have nothing. Them have no life. Them life is very sad. Them life is like snow that goes a door. So you have to remember, wasters always want to find people who are wasting time. And guess what happened? Me then go and chat about you because guess what happened? You're in your place and you not run up and down and nobody now come put you out of your place and you not have to do no video and not carry out of door because you live somewhere. And guess what happened? You not going to catch your body on the road when you're ready and take Sydney night because guess what happened? You don't want to work and you don't have no ambition. You feel me?
Hey everybody, hey everybody, hey everybody, hey everybody.
No waste time.
But let me
Listen,
tell
stop
you
waste time with wasters. Stop waste time with wasters. No waste time with wasters, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen. Yeah, big woman, you do your thing. Stop waste time with wasters. Stop waste time with people we and them on a size.
Them just spark them just spark the fuse to the fire now. That's what they do. Spark the fuse to the fire. You understand me?
Right.
They spark the fuse to the fire. Remember, you hear me tell them, I have 4 children my mother have. We not go fund me no go no PayPal or nothing. When my granddaughter do her PayPal, she go behind our back and do that because we tell her don't go to where she going and she decide to go. And in wants her in need. She go and do it. Them is young kids and they do what they choose to do. We cannot make our children mind and tell them what to do. But let me tell them, spark the fluid to the fire. Mom is the word, girl. And Parapintus is the game. Hi, Shamika. Big up yourself, everybody. Big up all yourself. Let me tell you something. One big celebration my mother will get. One celebration. Big celebration. One big celebration my mother will get. Everybody, hello. Yes, hello everybody. Yeah, this is Queen Olive. My mother getting a big celebration. My mother was my mother. She was my friend. She was my sister. She was thinking for me. I think for her. We do things together. That's me and my mother. How me and my mother friendship was. And I'm telling you, my mother died and never in need of nothing. She went home. Hi, Jennifer. Much bigger percent. My mother went home very peacefully. Very peacefully. My mother battling this sickness from 2010. She been battling it. She was here and she thought she was going to pass. So she wanted to go home and she gone home. So let me tell you something. Let me tell the queen over this or something. Leave my family. You're not accepted in this family. Nobody in this family wants you because we thought you was somebody. We didn't know you was the biggest dirt pan at Riverton City. You're the biggest dog. You're the biggest girl whore. You're the biggest girl foreman. Leave our family alone. Nobody wants you. When you call and you can't get nobody answer you, you make problem. But I'm telling you, this is the last fire you hit. The last fuse you hit. Leave us alone. Whether I want to go home or want to go home not, I am not the first, the last, and the third. You understand me? So when you have your business, hold your business to yourself because my mother sick and everyone in the family, no. Nobody didn't wait until she do a surgery before they tell somebody and wait until they don't have a transportation to take her from the hospital. You put your mouth where your money is. Put your mouth where your money is, boy, and stop making trouble. You understand me? Because we are good. We are good. We are some quiet people. We are some humble people. But when you mash the corn and mash the one that it bursts as a pop, is there you start sparks fire on yourself. You hear what them say? You hear what Bob Song say? Hide behind the fence. Is you hiding behind the fence because there's a lot of thing and freedom that you have. You don't have it no more because your mouth, you're like you have viral diarrhea. Your mouth, don't you own a child have to walk away from the house and leave you because the child is ashamed of you because of what you're doing as a man. Your only one child have to move away from you. The only one child has to move away from your house because you are not a man. You're a woman. Let me tell you something. Peace, love, hit Jamaica. I can go, you can go. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can go. Go ahead. Because you don't see me here begging no GoFundMe and taking people money and doing what you want to do. Go ahead to Jamaica. Go ahead. You are nothing but a suck and spit out drunk crow. You are nothing but a crow bait. You are nothing but a done and put on your ginger fly. Here's everything with your vibral diarrhea, your mouth. That's why you talk so much. You use your ass so much that you're tired of using your ass. You got to use your mouth. You're nothing but a scoundrel dog. And good night to you. You know who I'm talking. May the grace of God take you. And let me tell you, there's no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And I'm telling you, everybody have a day. We are here part-time, not full-time. Part-time is only a woman. I'm talking about Queen Ashanti. The world know who I'm talking about. Queen Ashanti. His name is King Olive. I'm talking about Queen Ashanti. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Hi, everybody. I'm done with that dog. I'm done with that drunker. I'm done with that ginger fly. When Fox can't get the grape, them say it's sour. So he can't get to come back here. He's talking about shit. He cannot go. He could go and me can go. Why he don't go? Why you have the Christmas people their money and you don't go? Go ahead. Anyhow, everybody, Queen Olive is doing very fine. Because, I lost my mommy on Saturday. I lost my mommy. And everybody know your mommy is the giver for us. Our mommy is what we want. When we hurt, we cry to mommy. It doesn't matter how big, how large, how small. When mommy, if anything happened to mommy, if anything happened to us, we goes to mommy and cry to mommy. If mommy cook and mommy don't have enough food to you have enough food, she gonna give the children and don't eat. So mommy is the most important thing in our life. We could get one mother. We cannot get two. One mother we could get. And the one mother, we have to embrace that one mother. We have to love that mother. So when our mother died, we have a little silence in our heart, like I was doing my silent in my heart because my mother passed away. I know she was going home to God because my mother has been battling this sickness from 2010. She fights. She's a strong woman. She's strong just like how I'm strong. She's a strong woman. And she's my friend. She's my sister. She's all her sisters, all her siblings, sisters and brothers. She are their mother. She take care of all her nieces, her nephew, everybody. So we are good. We have love within us. We have love. We always talks about love. Anything my mother achieved, she shared with everybody. My mother used to come and go to New York, from New York to Jamaica. She travels all around. And when my mother going down, my mother go and bring things for every one of her nieces, her nephews, sisters and brothers, even neighbor. I have a friend on this page and she could tell about my mother. When he goes to Jamaica and my mother have the things, the first thing my mother do, share for the neighbor and give the neighbor her sharings before she give anybody anything. Me and my friend used to make fun of my mother. We used to laugh at her. My friend used to come. And when my friend come here to my friend, listening to they can't chat people, you see. My friend come in the direct class and give me some water and I walk past. Yeah, my friend, who can't chat people in and then bust out a laugh. It was fun to us. We used to laugh. So right now, my mother gone. We have to cherish and think about the nice things about my mother. The lovely thing that my mother do. And how I love my mother, I care. Every live you say I do, I talks about my mother. Every live. When I come to this country, I didn't have a mother here in this country. I didn't have a mother who fought for me in this country. I come in this country and make life. I make life to be how I want it and followed behind me with my children them. You understand me? And when my mother said, you're not coming home to look for your children, I said, Mama, what did the children them tell you? Them say you're gone on the plane. I said, yes, I'm on the plane. I come to America to make life for us. And ever since I here, I've been taking care of my mother. I go home, I take care of her. I come back, I take care of her. I do everything in the hands for my mother. It's that I never go home. I go home so often. I go home and I make the people in my district and the people in my community where I was living, everybody live good because that is me. My mother used to do it and I take my mother footsteps. She used to cook, she used to give people, she used to pick up people from the street and take them to her home just the same way how I am doing here right now. So I know my mother is a good person. My mother used to work at Glen Vincent Clinic. Glen Vincent Clinic. And a lot of people go there. And when the people go there and they don't get through with clinic, Glen Vincent Dental Clinic, even over there, them do have the abortion clinic too. And when my mother go there, and they couldn't get through, and my mother see them and they talk to my mother go and run for a little tricks and tell them, you know, it's one of my niece. Me never know them come and say their niece have body, so when they do them thing, they come hide and come. My mother help them. When she work at Duke Street Dental Clinic, is the same thing my mother do. My mother help people anywhere. She used to bake, she used to cook, and she used to carry her food there and sell, just like what you say I'm doing. That's the same thing my mother do. My mother used to help people. So right now, I just want to live after the legacy and the love and cherish what my mother used to do. I don't want to be sitting down and hearing somebody calling me and calling up my mother's name. Please, whosoever, I'm telling you, there's a lot of things happen to people in and people don't really acknowledge it and say, what did? I don't believe in voodoo. I believe in the man up in heaven there. And when God see you do, and he can't take no more, he says sometimes it's a cut-off time for you. It's a cut-off in somewhere. Can stop your voice, stop you from coming on to this thing, or stop something. But I'm telling people, when people have somebody die, never ever you rejoice and talking what you want to talk. You see what Amari do? Amari comes and said, people, in spite of everything, remember, everybody has a mother. And Miss Olive, mother passed away. Let us all send our condolence to her mother. Whether she mean it or she mean it not, that's what she's saying. And I accept it for what she's saying. Let's send her a condolence. She said, Goody, you all go over there and send your condolence for Miss Olive because her mother passed away. Mother is a thing that we cherish, but some people do not know how to cherish their mother. But I cherish my mother. Every show you hear I talk about is my mother. Every show I talk about my mother and my 4 children. They don't have to be a nurse, a doctor, a teacher, or what. They are my children, and I bring them in this world. I talk about them because they are my children. So, some people don't know the meaning of mother and what it is to love a mother. And my mother's sleeping and resting in peace right now because she couldn't fight the fight no more because she was strong from 2010 until now. My mother going through all this. Yes, everybody. Yep. I love my mother to every bit. My mother passed away 5:30 Saturday evening, and her funeral arrangement make 8:30 Sunday morning. So we are good. We are good. Whether I'm there or near not, she's going to bury, and she's going to bury in style and lovely. So, talk. It is the cheapest thing God make on earth. We are not running around and bouncing around and making and begging people and going all kind of thing. So nobody's not going to come and let my heart aches me. Nobody not going to make my heart aches me. So you can always talk. Yes, my divas are man. Big up Lauren, Marcia, Serena. Big up on yourself. Queen Olive in the house. I make some food today and I enjoy my food. Virgo Queen, big up yourself. Yes, yes, of true. I must comment on her. I make the video already, you know. Virgo, I make the video to tell her thanks, and I don't know where that video gone. That video is not up nowhere. I don't know where it gone. I comment on her in spite of all the things that she say and do say about me and do. I comment on her for what she do. She did put it up and said, everyone go tell Miss Olive, give Miss Olive their condolence. Her mother passed away. Yes, because her mother. Hi, Aswell, how you doing? Yeah, my mother passed away. Dora, big up yourself. Yeah. So when other people talking, we don't have time for them. Vivian Campbell, these people need to stop talking about people. It's not right. Well, some people decide to talk. They don't know when to stop. But when the right time comes for stop, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Because they know all the procedure. What could take place and what could not take place, and what Queen Olive could do. Because remember, Queen Olive know you. You used to be in Queen Olive house. So if you know I go downtown, you know it's a wrap. But I refuse to go downtown. I'm just scared nobody to go downtown because I don't kill nobody. I'm running from nobody. You know Queen Olive know it. There's only Queen Olive alone could go downtown and get your mouth shut. And you know that. Because I don't know you on the internet. I know you in my house. And grateful, no good, non-native. No good. When the man took you down in your house, you couldn't go back in your house. A man come, you open your eye, you look up in beer rifle. You come here you come right here for rescue. You run all about no rescue, you come right here for rescue. And the rescue was here. And now it's me, you're taking your thing there. If you and anybody have anything, go out, go along. Every day you get up, call it this, call it that, call it this, call it that. Why you don't, instead of calling them, go get them and bring them and put them right here and show them who to take from who to take. Because since as your money did bring me in this country, your money let me live in big and nice like how I'm living. Go and call them. Good night, Alice. How you doing, baby? Good night, Miss Samakan Passy. Big up yourself. Big up all the Samakan people in the house. Big up all the people from Kingston 13, Kingston 11. Big up all of them. Shauna Wilson, big up. Sal Mary, big up yourself. Lisa, Queen Olive in the house. Debbie Ann, yeah, Queen Olive in the house. I try to be focused because, we all know when we have death, we have a lot of things. It doesn't matter if the person dead. If my mother was here and she passed away here, then I wouldn't have so many things to do. But in Jamaica, you have to go to this place, there you got to go to that place. We all know we can't bury the dead on the land unless we have to get their public, the people to tell you, well, okay, you could bury them on the land. We have to go get doctor letter. We have to pay for that. We have to pay for the death certificate. We have to go to, my mother used to work with the Ministry of Health. She used to work with the government. We have to go all over. And yes, we did have our good. We have our good insurance on our mother. Because remember, I always say to people, do not make dead will. You make living will. Do not make dead plan, make living plan. So whenever you have your loved one passed away, you don't have to run to Tom, you don't have to run to Dick, you don't have to run to nobody to beg or to borrow. You have everything secure because death is a must. We are a part-time liver in this town. We are not a permanent liver in this town. Nobody comes to live forever. And nobody don't know what is going to happen to us in the midst of our life while we are living. In the midst of our life while we are living, is so many things across you. You could get knocked down with a car. You could knock down with a bus. You could get a strokes, a heart attack, or anything, and you became vegetable, and no one there to help you. Thank the Lord, we has a registered nurse at our mother bed, alongside with the family, and she was well taken care of. She were in need of nothing. When I already send them barrel like there is no crazy. I prefer to stay here. I prefer to stay here and hungry, which I will never hungry, and send everything for my mother. When I ready, I sell barrel of Pampers. Yes, she was wearing her Pampers because she's bedridden. Everything she get to her comfort. Also the nurse, to show the nurse how much I love her and want her to take care of my mother. I make sure send her a barrel at Christmas time too. I'm a sender. I'm a giver. Hi Phyllis, hi Pinky. I'm a sender. I'm a giver. From I have it and I could give. Somebody asked and I could give. I'm going to show you how much I'm a sender. Yesterday, I've been shopping. Okay, Dory, I will. Yesterday, I've been in Macy's shopping up and down in Macy's just to make sure everybody has something looking good for my mother's funeral, looking good, dressed nice and everything. So don't worry if I'm going not, or I can't go. Because there's nothing say I cannot go because I'm a Jamaican. So why I can't go unless you have somebody down there to kill me? Why I can't go? You understand? That's my country. You must say, if me go, me can't come back. Then you attack something. And why's matter you? Why's worried you? Why my business is on top of your head? Because you cannot come back to a house. You cannot and you will not and you cannot. You did tell everybody you can come back here anytime you want to come. And when we come, you come here, everybody afraid that you sit outside. You know you cannot come here. And you know all who you're talking about, you know they're not living here in New York. You know if they're living here in New York, you could even call one of them name in your mouth. You know you get licked still, you fool. When you used to come here and me and my family, them here, you're afraid of them so much you run, come and bring this and bring that, come give them because you want them to friend with you. That's you can't come here. Here is no good. We should have a pot of chimney. Peace. Wait up for you. And when you come in here, I would just dose you with it. Yes, and that we should have done. And you wouldn't be the type of person, you know, because you would never talk. That's why you go. And the people in mechanic shop, that you must tell them, you go to the mechanic shop around the area here, they Spanish them, playing like you're a bad man. You must tell them how the oldest man beat your ass and kick you out through them door. That's what you must tell them and stop going talk shit. You just a shit out of your mouth and not shit the right talk. Yeah. Me and my family, we are blessed. We are abundantly blessed and will always be blessed because my mother never come here for turn a pillar of salt. Yeah? And you, Queen Ashanti, you're a rolling stone, gather no moss. Rolling stone, gather no moss. Leave what don't trouble you. Who's bothering you? Go with them. And furthermore, nobody's not troubling Queen Shanti. It's you troubling people because you're looking for hype. You are looking for hype. You're looking to say, people say you're a celebrity. Celebrity come with decency. Celebrity not come and make trouble while walk around and trouble people. Celebrity are decent people. When they come in with love. They come in with affectionate. You don't have nothing about yourself with your co-host who you have their co-host. No self-esteem within you. Yeah. Leave people business alone. If I want to go, that's my damn business. If I don't want to go, it's the same thing. But you see, I put up my grand going to Africa. And when I put up it, you see the bad remarks you put under the bottom. You put everything bad. Why are you so hateful? You cannot and you will not come back here. If you spend $1 here, when my house had burned down, you deserve to spend it because when gunman did after you right, you say you run, come hide. Because you didn't have nowhere else. Every day you have to be looking through my camera before you can go to your friend them come escort you, one in the middle and one in the front. Yeah, you must stop, go around and make trouble with people. But you're a troublemaker. Don't your child afraid of you, your child run away, leave you, and all my children, they're here with me. They love me. But it's not everyone live here because you know what? We can't have all. Hi, Christopher. We can't have everybody live together. That means if there's a bomb, come for bomb, the whole house, the whole family wipe out one time. They spread all over and live, and they are living very comfortable. They are living very comfortable. Yeah.
I be thinking about
Ali, what
up?
Why me just love Christopher. Me just love Christopher.
Ali, good night. Listen to Saga.
Let me hear it.
The every Jamaican, listen.
Yeah.
I ain't going, man, bro. Trap it, family. Trap it, business. Trap it, ghost. I ain't going back. Nothing to prove.
I'm not going back, bro.
I ain't going back, bro, nigga.
Ali, but I go back, bro. Okay, what's up?
Me I tell you, I hear one now. All too well where I go on down to Jamaica, enough people want go afraid for go because they want go on. Them see them people are killing, do all kind of thing. Now one boy when name Ashanti 360, a Queen Shanti, a She Shanti, come up, I go up and think they go I disrespect me, but oh, she can't, her mama dead and she can't go to Jamaica. One look a batty boy where I walk all around the place and I make problem with people. Right now for me, also I'm the boss. He used to do with my daughter no want him no more. And true, my daughter no want him no more. And every time he call, he can't come. Anytime he call my daughter, he say, me go done up your mother, and start as a all kind of thing. He is a girl.
Alive.
Eh?
Alive.
Mm.
Oh, God bless no man, Let me tell you something. Y'all beat them hard, because you are going on now.
Mm.
And you're the front runner, you know, Olive. Because be a nice people come on your page, you know. You understand me? I say? And
right.
Don't feel like them now watch your page. You might watch your page and say, oh, Olive, they go, and I be a positive thing you always talk. You always, you know, put it out there. So, you know, the haters, them going to come around. Don't watch them, man. Don't even listen to them, man. Just focus on do your thing. Because, you know, so me always checking in and watch your thing, Olive. You see what I say? Yeah, man, just keep your head going, man, and you see me and go to your church and still make your food and then think them mad, them, you know. So you don't even know. You see me?
I'm going to start my food, you know, but just through my mother pass off, you know. So I say, boy, I take I take like a morning now, you know, so I just hold off, you know, and go shop around for everybody for that, you know, then thing. Then my mother pass off Saturday, make the funeral arrangement Sunday, and we there, you know, Jamaica, you know, if Jamaica was like up here, my mother that bury already, but just 2 years ago go get this from this and this from this and kind of ups and down. She's there. Her but she will be buried on the 24th of this month. Here we're gonna bury her right beside her mother. And you know, some people just have loose mouth, but you know, just leave them.
Man. Nah, man, sorry to hear that, man. R.I.P., man. Although you don't know, just go and pray, man, and keep it said and still put them in the prayer said because we hard clean, you know. You understand me, I say? So you don't know how you think go, man. You don't know a thing already.
Yeah, man.
I'll be in New York next week, so you don't know anytime we come to New York. I'm Martin, we're going to the Bronx still.
No, when I Bronx said I have to see Christopher. Dora said Christopher teeth them white and pretty.
Now, man, we are come on for 2 weeks and I come back in April, May, because you don't know Chilani Day. You hear about the Chilani Day? Chilani link up?
Yeah. Yeah, man, one man live right down here, so him come from Chilani. He always got a Chilani link up.
Yeah, man, a mad thing, man. It's nice, man. It's like a picnic, man. Everybody come together who you know see long time. You know, it's nice.
Yeah.
You see me?
Yeah, man. He even have a club. He even have a club named Trelawney. Right there on Fulton Street. I
think a Trelawney. I know Yata, man. I think a Papa. I forgot my name still. I think
we call him Teach.
I think I know him. I want to find keep the all white still. A white play in the road. In the Bronx still.
No. He man go party. He not keep the party. But him thing there. Him the live right there. Yeah.
Don't listen to nobody. Enjoy your life. I tell the people every day in one life. Enjoy your life. Don't make the haters. Don't make nothing bother you. You don't go think for bother you. And you're not supposed to bother you for your prayer. At the bills. You know what foreign. You don't know you have to pay bills and anything there.
Yeah.
Nobody don't make nobody. See my friend in there, see that drink, enjoy myself, you know. I can't do Jamaica, I can't that friend, me can't drink. I see that my friend go hide, red label, me go find him. Me never know say hide, I find me go find him. I murder ration, come I can't find him. So I enjoy myself. Yeah, I can play some music. You know what things already man.
Jennifer want to know where Trillana link up is gonna be. Jennifer.
I think oh my God. It close to Bridgeport. I think it close to Bridgeport. I forgot the place. I have to call my friend and ask him. But are we up in our hills though? I forgot what their name again. But it's nice though. It's very nice. Very nice. You understand? Very nice. You see me? It's like up at the hills. Now phone can't pick up there, but everybody go to have a nice time. People from town, Ocho Montego Bay, Westmoreland, everybody link up. Who you never see long time, you just go there. You see me?
Okay, Jennifer, so it's in Jamaica, it's gonna be. Yeah, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, Christoph. So where the lady there? Make you see her face now? Make the girls them know the lady the right side of you, cause all of the girls them want to know. Whoa, Petron in the house, Jennifer. Petron, live your life, boy.
No porridge in the house, petrol in the house tonight.
Porridge man, the fire. Porridge man there. Petron there. Jennifer,
we're there to enjoy yourself. I don't know how you call.
All the nice things about your mother. Let us celebrate her life and memories song. We love the joke. We give exception. They want to hear all the jokes about my mother. So I'm gonna give them all the jokes about my mother. They want I have a nice one to give them. I have a nice joke to give them. So I'm set for this one here.
Oh my God. Olive, well tight said you. You listen to some music still, Olive, so you don't know.
All right.
Pick up yourself, yeah?
Okay. One love.
All right. Yeah, man. Bless up yourself, man. One love.
Yeah. Yeah. When you want to hear some joke about my mother, I'm going to tell you the big one I'm going to about my mother. We live a Seaward Drive off the Malines Road. So you have a big church down there named Our Lady of the Our Lady of the Angel. So them always have barbecue. Every year they got barbecue. So the children them that are my children them never do them work with them for do. So here mama, I go on the barbecue, go left for no. So my mother walk, go on the barbecue, walk a wheel, cause she have a big bums here, wheel a big bums here, go on the barbecue. So my daughter say, yes, she gone now, so then go have for them fun, go run up and down. Them see her come back, then race it back down to the house. When they go back down at the house, they see my mother. My mother say next week at the barbecue and not this week. Then laugh. Every time I remember it, we laugh after her. We laugh after her so much because she gone at the barbecue 1 week before the barbecue start. So that was a big joke. Yeah. And then again, here we know. We used to send down all of the Halloween candy them go give her. And she have a friend when he Angie go and want one of the candy. She says $12 for the lollipop. Here the girl come. I want to make your mother sell the lollipop them for Mr. But to pay for the barrel. My mother say, you're lucky. If you can't pay $12, you can't get it. Move from a stall. Because she used to sell. She was a hustler. She do everything in life. She cook, she feed people, she clean them house. When she used to work at the dental place, she used to wash. When she used to work at the dental place. So Seaward Drive people in the house, a bus will be coming right at Malines Road and the boulevard to pick up all the Seaward Drive people who is going to my mother send home ceremony. Yeah, it is going to be a lovely thing straight down there in Tree Hill, St. Mary on the 25th. The 25th, yes, Seaward Drive people. Yeah, the one that used to live at 25 Seaward Drive. And we live there for how much years and we are nobody and have no problem. Gunshot fire, all kind of thing. And we still live there. Still live at Seaward Drive. And we are nobody have them. Because all some people couldn't go Seaward Drive. They would have find them in a hand's nest. Remember me telling you. Some people couldn't live there. Yeah, man. You see, at a Sunday daytime, when my mother cook, nobody can get no food to eat until we go bed. Like, what you want to bed? We have to go get a shower. And when we get to shower, before everybody have to get their shower, before my mother put the food on the table before we eat. And then when we done eat with dinner, she cook all 3 different meat. And then she have, thank you, Marilyn, in Montego Bay. Thank you. And then then again, she have a ice cream and jello. Yeah, that woman that feed herself properly, man. Feed herself properly. That's why my mother sick from 2010 and still was going strong. And when she passed away with a good mind, a good, she have all her senses, everything. She never delusion or nothing. She was in a good frame of mind. Yeah. So my mother was a woman with love, just like me with love. She have 4 children, 3 girls and 1 boy. And all of us get the same treatment. All of us get the same treatment. But I was her friend. Anywhere my mother going when I was in Jamaica, I'm behind my mother. She take care of all our sisters and our brothers' children. 1 brother she have. She take care of everybody. She have an auntie. When she couldn't find the auntie, me and her decide to go walk down, tramp down the whole of Jamaica to find her, and we find out where she is. And when we go there, we still take care of her. Yeah, ice cream and jelly, yummy man. My mother used to do them things there. She feed we every kind of good food. Anywhere she go, forget the things them for bring, come give it. She'll bring it. And she now make we go to bed hungry. One thing with my mother. And any neighbors them or anybody, all the neighbors them here from Seaward Drive can tell about my mother. Me have a friend. Big up yourself, Paulette. Paulette younger days when Paulette used to have the husband money in gambling money. Cause she like gamble. And when she done gamble, she run come knock on my gate. And me have to take my mother things them and gear. She said she think my mother did a work at meat shop. No meat shop. So we used to go to meat shop downtown. And you have the price of thing them on the thing there. You just say you want that side, that one there, or you want that one. Every kind of meat come in there. And we always have, me used to thief for my mother things them and give me friend them. She used to love make ginger beer. Me drink off her ginger beer and full of water. And when she call me Olive, after she call me Olive, me know that. Who drink me ginger beer? You know me? She love lick. And she give me 1 lick. And that don't stop me from drink her ginger beer. Me drink it same way. Yeah, I drink it same way the ginger beer. Yeah, so me have to love my mother. Rest in peace, mama. Sleep in peace. Cause you know we love you while he was alive. All when she beat we. Which rarely our mother beat we. She like box. We did love her. I feel our mother that. She have 4 children. And all 4 children will love her mother. 3 girls and 1 boy just like me. Yeah, she used to travel to America every minute. She come 6 months here and 6 months there. Here one other thing now, she go down. She used to like the African movie. And she go down with a whole set of African movie. The immigration of Jamaica asked her, lady, why you going with so much movie? She said, me I care them for watch them. Hear the immigration, I go tell her, say, oh, you for go home and watch so much movie and you go work. How could a 65-year-old woman go down to work? And she don't have her children where we live comfortable and nice. Yeah. So hey, Barja, be in the house. Come on up. Barry John. Yeah. Who is this person? I don't know who is this. Hello? Hello? Okay, you have all right to go. Because you don't speak our language. So I don't know why I'm coming. If you don't speak our language, you don't understand our language, I'm not discriminated. It doesn't make sense you're coming up on the page and then come talking thing while we don't know. We don't want that here. We don't want no indecent proposal on the page. We all know what man have. Every woman know what man have. Down to the baby them just born. Because every little boy baby always plays them little penis. Yeah? Yes, Plummy. Mary Soul, rest in peace. Yes, she's resting in peace. I mean, I want nobody call up my mother's name. I'd call up my mother's name, make sure lady lay down and rest. God take her for a special reason. Yeah, come on up. This look like the Seaward Drive posse people coming up. Come on up. Come on up. My Seaward Drive people. All of them know about my mother. Yep, the bus will be going at that Boulevard and Edley Avenue or what name. So anybody want the bus? You know him, I go. Come on up. Yeah. Hi, Dana. Dina. Hello. Hello. You want to say something? Do you want to say something, Dina McLean? You're not hearing? Hi, Jarvis. Jarvis is coming up. Porridge man in this. Porridge man in there.
Oh, when I talk about Paris, I put Paris aside. What I wanted to
Okay,
say
porridge
is,
aside. Okay.
yeah, it is very, very disgusting for somebody to be talking about your dead mother who just passed away. 'Cause I was listening to what you're saying and I was typing comments. You must never, ever ill speak about dead people. You don't do it, and that's something you do, and that's something you practice. Make the woman rest in her peace. The woman, like I said, the woman had 8 years. She needs to rest in peace now. Why people are calling the woman name for? I don't understand it.
I don't know. I don't know, Jarvis. I don't know.
Especially you have to sit down there right now and you grieve. Cause even me too, if my mother did dead, but I sit down and I grieve. All I want to do, but I want somebody to comfort me, not for talk about why my mother do this and my mother do that. So I don't care about what my mother did. I need to grieve. So it get me kind of upsetting it. Why do people always want to talk about dead people? Enough to talk about dead people. Let them rest in peace. If you want to talk about living, I mean, people talk about the living. Don't mix living and the dead. You understand?
Because they're dead in the sight of mine. They're dead in my sight. They're dead. So they want to mingle with dead people.
I don't really know your mother, but I remember what you told me. You told me, say, in a private conversation, how you do so much things for your mother and stuff like that. If I had the money like you had, I would do the same thing for my mother. Even though people don't talk about my mother and stuff like that, I would do the same thing. At the end of the day, if it wasn't because of your mother, you would not be sitting here talking to me now. I would not be sitting here talking to you now. Our mothers, this is why we're sitting here talking to each other now, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna know who that person is, but I hope that person can sleep at night for no say the person I talk up a deceased person in their mouth. I hope your mother haunt him. Honestly, I hope your mother haunt him.
You see, my mother is a child of God. So my mother is a child of God. So my mother is gonna leave them to God for God make God deal with them, deal with all them needs that they want because they have needs. So they're gonna think there. So God will deal with it.
I can't believe in all my life. I never ill speak about the dead in all my life. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of dead people. I couldn't even dare put my mouth on ill speak on the dead. Furthermore, ill speak on people. I couldn't do it. I could not do it, sir. But I understand how can somebody feel. I don't understand. I don't understand people nowadays.
Dina McLean said up Miss Olive, and I look on my page and there's nobody such as Dina McLean, but I don't know who's that person, but I look. Good night, sister. God bless you, my sister. Thank you, Didi. Can big up yourself, people. This is Queen Olive. I'm just little venting because you know of what people have been saying. People do not know the meaning of what is mother. The mother is the most important people in the whole world. Without a mother, no one would be in the
carry you for 9 months. Carry you for 9 months into their womb. 9 months. We would not be here if it wasn't because of our mothers.
Oh. Yeah.
And the second part about it before I go come here, I forgot, is you let the man come into your house, as you say. I don't know what you did. You probably feed the man. You make the man stay in your house according to you. And the man forgot to tap about your mother like that. I don't understand people. I not understand people. I not understand it.
Yep.
Imagine I'm thinking how I've been meaning to call you this week. I'm thinking how could that make Miss Ali feel? Miss Ali want to grieve in private. And people that I call up the woman's name. The other woman wants to go to Jamaica and bury her mother.
Not sure of our father, but we must show of our mother because our mother bring us in this world. We get a ban from our mother by our mother give us breast from her milk. I'm being strong. I'm being very strong. I'm trying to be very strong. I've been trying to be strong for the whole week until today. When I hear that, it gets me so upset. It gets me so upset. I'm telling you. So I decided to come and address it.
I'm surprised that you haven't broken down on the life, because I would have broken down telling that story. I would have been out knowing me. I would have broken down.
See, that is what they want to see me broken down, but I'm strong more than that. Remember, I used to work with the medical examiner, so I know. Oh, not about. Yeah, I used to work with the medical examiner, so I know what it is to lose a loved one. I know how people feel because I used to have to be doing all kind of work with them. You understand me? So I'm just trying to be strong. I'm trying to be very strong.
Because I can see you're holding back. Because I can see that you want to break down, but you're holding back. I can see it in your face.
Yeah. It's not
You're
breaking down.
holding back.
I tell my sisters, my brother, my niece, my nephew, and everybody. I said they telling them have to be strong for each other, because we know mommy was sick, and if God wanted her to be back, He would have let her back. The morning before I go to put Gran on the plane, I went down on my knee and I talked to God. I said, Father God, you see my mother is going through this situation. It's only you alone, dear God, could take her out of what she's going through. Father God, I want you to help me with every situation that I'm going through, monetary, everything, because everybody go through monetary situation. I'm not a millionaire, but I could help myself. And I said, Father God, I put my granddaughter in your hand to send her to a country where I never been. I don't know what a country is. We don't know what is going to be the outcome, which I think positive. When I get up off my knee and I go away. And after I came back, I sit right here in this wisdom chair. I've gone to Dudu. And Dudu said, and my daughter said they're going to a birthday dinner. I said, okay, but now this is me alone is in the house. I'm going to go with them. And when we were at the dinner about 5:30, they called and they told us. And I screamed out because I feel like somebody was ripping off my waist from my body. And I screamed out and I feel the pain goes away. And my granddaughter Dudu come and hug me and she kissed me and said, Grandma, I love you. And Mama is in a better place. Don't worry no more. She's in a better place. I love you. And all my tears and weeps just dried up for Dudu to tell me that. Yeah. And when I come home, she come and said, Grandma, you okay? I said, yes, I'm okay. And I sit right here in my chair. I was thinking all kind of things coming through. I know she was hurting. She was in pain. She worried about herself because she's a very independent woman. And you know how it is, ladies, divas, and then for you are very independent, for somebody have to be feeding, been changing you and thing. It's like you feel shame within yourself. And my mother was an independent person, so she never really liked that. So God, my sister said she touched her in the morning and she see there was a situation. She said she prayed on it. And she asked God if God could help her. Because you see she's going through this situation, but she cannot go through no more.
Are you getting? Is your pastor giving you counseling and stuff like that? Are you getting quite a lot of support for the difficult time you're going through as well?
Yeah, I'm good. Hold on, this is disgusting, Michael. Let it go. Yeah, he will call me when you're ready. Yeah, I'm good.
You're getting all the support that you need and stuff like that. And apart from the
let me tell you something. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. One time I was thinking of all these people on the Facebook people, they are fake. But I'm telling you, I have a lot of good people on this Facebook page here. A lot of them. And I'm telling you, 24 hours they checked up on me. They called me. They said, Miss Olive, I know what you go through because we always hear you talking about your mother. So they called me, they talked to me. I said, no, talk to me and tell me what is going on the Facebook. I just don't want to hear about mommy, because when I hear about mommy only, it's make me feel like Zulin Sue.
Who's Zulin Sue?
Yeah, no,
a new person.
Yeah. And they say, don't worry, you're gonna be okay, you're gonna be fine. Because you know what? Whenever my sister called me, I used to worry, my heart go boom, 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 because I worried she's gonna call me and tell me mommy passed away. So I don't have to worry and think about she's gonna call me no more, because mommy is in a better place right now, because she wasn't in a good health. She was, after what happened to my sister, that's when my mother get down more sick. So apparently, what, Michael, go open it. So, I'm not happy because she's not around, but she's not in no more pain, and she's out of everything, and we are just preparing now to send her home to the Lord, to bury her right
But the
beside
thing
her
is,
mother.
you've got the
I
memories of, as
busy.
you said, you've got the memories as you said of how you grew up, like you said about the ice cream. You've got the memories. At least you've got all those
Yeah,
memories in, and you can think about those happy memories that you
yeah,
had with your mom and stuff like that. You can remember all those good times. I'm sure that she's
yeah,
looking down at you right now as we
yeah.
speak from heaven. That's what I'm sure she's looking down at you.
She gonna look at, she there beside me talking. Why you chat so much, girl? Why you chat so much? She always tell me. So now I'm here talking all this talk. I used to like talk. She say chat too much. That's why I always say all I know good is to do is to talk, cook, clean, and dress. Yeah, I love to cook, because before she passed away, every
Hmm.
night I dreamt I was cooking food like there is nobody business.
And I've seen
That's
some
what
of your
she
food as
passed away.
well because you like to cook. I've seen your food on Facebook. I see you like to
Yeah.
cook. I can see it.
Hi, Daryl, how you doing? That's what she used to say. One time she said, how you cook on your food so fast? So by the time I go into the bathroom, and when I go into the bathroom, go get my shower and come, me catch her a tea for the food, all right. And me said to her, say, what you mean if the food all right? The food good. But she said me cook down too fast. But here's the thing about it now. Anything about it. When I'm cooking, I have everything prepared. Like I used to Rachel Ray prepare everything. I don't wait till I go cook some saltfish till the saltfish done. Now wait till this everything's prepared and have there. The seasoning, the this, the that, and everything I have put down there. So apparently I always have everything prepared. So I go fast and I cook fast. Yeah. I went King. My mother passed away, as you can see it. Patsal, Andre, she's in no more pain. She's pain free. So all who talking and going on, they only must work for themselves, because daytime coming up, we don't know what going to happen to them. And they use what you know, so you know prostate cancer coming for them very soon. Yep. So they don't worry about my mother. And she have someone to take care of her, and always somebody around her. In Jamaica, yeah, it's in Jamaica she did, Daryl. Yeah, yeah. So they don't worry about Marlon, big up yourself, Kayan, big up yourself. Queen Olive in the house. I've been here talking a little while about why people have to talk about Queen Olive and her family. Um, just wait on me, please. Yeah. So, you know, sometime in life they said something better left unsaid. So I just decided to come up tonight to address that with them. Yeah? All cook and curry. Yeah, Pat Sal say all cook and curry. Where is Jay? Amari looking out for you. I love you. That yes. As what she's saying, I really feel good to what she say. She said, in spite of everything and the Facebook thing and everything, hi Gillette, we must all put everything behind and send rest in peace, send your condolence for Miss Olive. And if Amari could say that, why someone else have to go with, things that which nobody don't like? And the amount of people said send the rest in peace. May my soul rest in peace. I'm telling you, I really have some good people. Like somebody called me from England before, about a week before she died, and she said, Olive, you was the Olive. I said, yes. She said, oh my God, I hear so many people in England talking good things about you. I didn't know. And when I realized it did you, and I said, I know her, they say, she's lying. She said, yes, we know her. We know her. I know her so long. know her so long, and she called me and me and her talking and thing, and she said, how is your mother? How is this? How is that? How is that? I said, my mother, she's sick, but she's still here. She doesn't go on as it. So when she called, when she here, she said, oh, I just talked to her about mom and mom passed. I said, yes, she was very sick, but I didn't come on the complete cute on the live and tell it to nobody. Oh, my mother is well sick. She's this and that. She was very gravely sick, and God take her out of her pain. And I sad because she's not here beside me. She's sad. I'm sad because I cannot call her in Jamaica and said, Mom, what's up? Send one barrel, come on, send barrel, who want no food, who want this, and send money for me. Every time she calls, she want money. Every time we talk to her, she want money. So true that we call her money. Oh, this is another joke with her again. When she going down, she got every earthly thing. We said, Mama, when we wake up in the morning, we want to know if we are in Jamaica or we there in New York. I said, we just gonna let the hook the house on the plane and go. She carry from a pin to an anchor to Jamaica. So my sister said to buy some school bag for her niece and for her grandchildren. My sister, she buy some no-name bag. Hey, my sister, yeah, today. You couldn't buy even SpongeBob or a Dora bag. And my sister bark at her, and she tell me, and we take it for a laugh. But then later on, now I ups my sister and tell my sister, say you should never do that, because she going down to Jamaica, she want to go down with the name brand things. She don't want to go down with no name. So from that now we start calling mother SpongeBob, because she never get the SpongeBob bag for care home. But Mama, we have a lot of good memory. We have a lot of good memory. And we have sad memory. There's one sad memory I have when we have Gilbert. And our house top was the first house that blew off. And when she goes out, we're trying to move and go to the church. She went out there, a zinc come running. Shh. And they said, Mama. And when I said, Mama, she lay down. If she never lay down, that zinc would cut her in two, because the amount of mileage that zinc was coming from. And we said, we have to leave now. And we leave and we go to the church. And we were in the church. We was at the first person in the church, so we was at the altar. So we take care of everything. Everybody will find food. We get the food. When the food come in, we share the food. Anybody get cut, we dress them, then bring medicine and all them things. So we have good and bad memory about Mama. And all I just want to think about the good memory and the good person my mother was. She was a good woman, awesomely good woman. Everybody would say their mother is good, but sometimes at least when the pastor preaching over the sermon, they're going to say all good things, but it's not everybody. But I know my mother was a blessed woman. Anybody come to Glen Vincent and don't get through, then turn them back. She have to make up something to help them to get through. They have an abortion clinic there, and they have the dental. And she used to work at Duke Street Dental Clinic. It's the same thing. She always made up something for helping them. So all what I was want to hear is nice things. Yes, in Gilbert, that did, yeah, because she was we was helping the people. We helped all the people them, because we was at the top, right at Seward Drive there. We was living at Seward Drive there, off the Malines Road. Yeah? So we always help people, cook food, give people. When I went to Jamaica back in 1998, that's what the Lord come to me and said, I bring things for all the old people that I know. I bring umbrella, panty in the umbrella in a little bag zipped up. And then when I give it to them, and then the Lord tell me, cook food, and we cook food, and we give food to every old people that live in the neighborhood. Young people get to, but I make sure look out for the old people, and I give them little gift. Yeah, my mother, she's a blessed mother. She's a lovely mother. She's a good mother. And I'm telling you, I would never, ever swap my mother for another woman. You see some people changing them color from black to white by bleaching them skin. I would never change my black mother for a white woman, because they would never know how to show the love like how we show them the love. Sometimes my mother would give you a little roughing, of course, because I used to be an own-way child going out on the street. I was the only headache my mother have. Yeah. I was the only own-way child my mother have. And I used to go on the street and she used to curse, but I'm telling you, if I get sick, if anything happened to me, is my mother is the first person I say over my head because she was so awesomely good. And I love her and I will always love in her. And all who's talking, calling my mother name, be careful of what you call down on yourself. Be careful of what you're calling down on yourself because you may call your death down. You may call injury down on you. You may call destruction down on you. Leave what doesn't belongs to you. Leave it alone. Because this time here in life, we don't have reaction no more. We have quick action. And if I don't say somebody die and pass away, somebody who should be rejoicing and talking about it. Because you're not getting nothing. You're not getting no pay for all the things and the things that what you're talking. You're only bringing down enemy on yourself and more enemy. Yeah? So, that's all Queen Olive come to say today. Big up all the England people in the house. All the England, Britain, Bristol, London. Big up on yourself. Big up everybody. And Saturday, the 17th, we are going to have a little prayer meeting here for my mother. So anybody want to come through, we're going to talk more, and we're having a little live. We're going to talk more, laughters and eat and all them things. I'm going to have it at my house. Just a little thing for my mother, for her friends, and because a lot of people who my mother know from Seward Drive and all over Jamaica where she used to work and who know her, they are here, and it's not everybody gonna able to go, and it's monetary situation. And then again, a lot of people scared because they don't want to travel, and because of Trump behavior. Now I'm not gonna even call him name, President 45, no, but a lot of people don't want to travel, so we have to respect people for what they think. So we're gonna have a little thing here at the house. Hello, Mr. Canadian. How you doing? Canada, big up yourself. Tommy is there in Canada. You could talk to Tommy. So we are having a little meet, a little eat and chat and chit and chat and all kind of things. So we're gonna have it here on the 17th, and we're gonna have for the people in Jamaica who are listening to me, Tree Hill, Charlestown, St. Mary, retreat content all over the whole world, Jamaica, where people know my mother. They will have in the funeral at Tree Hill St. Mary, and also they will have in a night on the 23rd, same place there in Tree Hill St. Mary. And anyone who interested in Jamaica, Tree Hill, Charlestown, Kingstown, who interested of going, I'm gonna get all the information about when yeah, all the information how with the transportation, but we're going to have transportation, so you don't have to worry. All in all, you just got to do, come with your open heart, your broken heart, your condolence heart to my mother funeral. You'll be getting everything: food, drink, water, and word of comfort. So sometimes some people goes to funeral, they get the blessing right there. They became Christian, healing and teaching from the pastor. That's the church I used to go from. I was a little girl. All of us go in that same church there when we was a little girl. She have a lot of our schoolmate, classmate, not even a lot of them because, people die and things. So few of them is there still. And I'm telling you, my mother went home from 2010 with a feeding tube in her stomach and still fight until 2018 before she gave up. A lot of people go away, left her. So you see, she was in good hand, clean surrounded. Everything we sent for our mother, everything that hospital while that she need, because we want our mother to live the life like how she was taking care of us when we was baby and kids. So thanks to everybody. Big up all the people from Guyana, Trinidad, St. Lucia, Canada. Big up all the people, all my divas and my sincere people, my loving people, my caring people. And again, thanks, Amori, for sending your condolence. Thank you. Whether you mean it or not, I think you mean it. I should even use that word. Excuse my language. I shouldn't use that word. She meant it because, death, when death comes, there's nothing to return back for. Big up the people all over the whole entire world. And we say, God bless America. God bless America until President 45 come and tearing America in pieces. And people, some of the things that we are going on the Facebook and talk, we need not saying or doing it because things are not right and people don't know what they're doing. So people, let's leave something better left unsaid. Again, thanks to each and every one of my divas, my Dan who come here tonight. Thanks to each of my divas and my Dan who come here tonight. Let me see who this want to come up. To all my divas and Dan, thank you all to come up to give me your warm and your deepest sympathy about my mother, because we could have a lot of mothers, stepmother, adopted mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, but we only can have one mother that we can say is our mother. We said Mama Phyllis, because when we are baby, she bring us in the world, and in any pain and sickness we go through, we feel it. And again, remember I said my mother was my friend. My mother was my friend. She was my sister. She was everything to me. A lot of people talks about my mother, the goodness of my mother. They could tell you when they see my mother, they always see me, because I remember my mother was eating. I remember one time my mother was eating cabbage. She cooked cabbage and she put the thyme in the cabbage. And when she put that thyme in the cabbage, she cut it up. And she was tasting it, and it go down to her wrong throat. And I tell her, I was looking at my mother dying in front of me. I said, Lord, look how my mother did, and I scream, and I give her one hit in her back. Bam! And that piece of thyme stick fly right out of my mother's throat. My mother pee herself right there. I said, thank you, Lord. I was so happy that I could save my mother's life. When my mother come here and took sick, my mother was in Georgia, and my daughter called me and tell me my mother gets sick. I said, Lord, I turn fool. I get an emergency flight. And the emergency flight would go from here to Georgia, which is hour and a half, $700 in 2010. And I left my house here and go to Georgia and stay with my mother down there 3 months in that hospital until I became ill in that hospital. I get sick. Yeah. I get sick right down here in that hospital. My nerves like my nerves was going away because everybody was in that ward with her. Each time you see people I'm coming out, she gone, he gone, everybody gone. And I sleep in that hospital. I bathe in there, sleep, I eat, I do everything there for 3 months until they discharge my mother. They take her from the hospital, they put her into therapy, and she there up and down. The people there think I was a nurse because they helped me so much with my mother. I go and I buy scrubs, and I started to give all the nurse a little token of gift, because how I was so happy to know they take care of my mother like that. And she gone, but she's gonna be an angel all over me. She gonna make every doors that close open for me. She gonna make every window that close open for me. She gonna part the way for me that things go right for me, because she know the type of daughter she have, and she know how I'm a good person, and me know my mother is gonna lead me right through the right way, and she's gonna lift all the burdens and all the things that is bothering me and all the things that affected me. My mother's gonna help me walk through it, because I remember my mother always here for me when she's in Jamaica and I sick. She flew here come to take care of me, because my mother always loved her all her children. And I say, I was a breadwinner for the family. My mother was the biggest breadwinner for all her siblings, sisters, brothers, niece, nephews, great grand, and everything. So God don't make no mistake with me and my mother. We are good people. And I can tell you, and I'm not bragging, I'm not lying. I'm just saying that she was a good woman. And God is going to see us go through, all of us going to go through the right way. Thanks to all divas, Dan, newcomers, troublemaker, or who thanks to everyone to come, because I know this is going to be a lesson taught and taught well. And if even someone that come here to make problem, they just said, you know what? No, this is not the time for us to make problem. This is not the time for us to go let this woman go through that, because she's been going through this thing so long and she's been hurting because you don't see my heart. You hear them say? See a man's face, but you don't see him heart. So a lot of people see me here smiling and laughing and talking. You don't know what is going through in my brains. You don't know what is going through my heart. You don't know what is going through all over my body, what is going through me because the loss of my mother. Nobody know what is going through me. And when I hear people say things, it hurts me. It let me get nervous. Like I'm a little child and mommy's going to come and beat me. But mommy, continue to watch over me. Continue to help me because I'm your child. Help all your 4 children, your 3 girls and your 1 boy. Mommy, you are the greatest and I love you more than words could tell. I don't know how to explain it more to you, mommy, but I love you and I miss you, mommy. I miss you. And you're going to give us the strength. Yeah? Thank you. Yeah. Ashima, big up yourself. Sorry I didn't get to shout out to everybody, but I'm going to hang up now because I'm getting a little emotional right now, and I don't want to get emotional right now. So I talk to you. Good night. Good night, everybody. I love you. I love you all. Good night.